it's a request more like if you could share any memorable experience related to the making of the song Sajni. And I have another question. We got the last album from Jal in 2013, more like over a decade ago. So, is there any reason that the band has not been consistent in releasing albums? Because we received 3 back-to-back albums within a span of a few years, if we remember. But then it got like the interval got a bit longer for the fans, and as there are a huge huge amount of fans in Bangladesh for Jal, including myself. So we have been eagerly waiting for like albums from Jal. So yeah, if you could explain the reason behind it. Thank you.
Thank you, Baira. Your first question, I will answer after your second question.
Mahia.
Sorry, Maya. All right. Okay, there's a song of Jal called Maya.
Yeah.
मेरे दिल का ताजा ना कर तू चलो कल करते हैं. What I'm saying is that that's, for your second question was, you know, before, like around 2013-14 was a band, it was an album culture, right? People used to go out and buy cassettes and CDs. Later on, when you know all these digital platforms came into existence, all the people have started releasing singles. When I say, you're absolutely right, the third album came, and Pyas was the third album released by Universal India, Universal Music. And after that, it was a lot of singles that came out. And if you count all those singles after 2013 till 2023, I've released more than 15 to 16 songs, which are almost one and a half of the album, right?
Yes.
So if you go and check out all those singles, but you're right, I get your point, because right now what we are doing is, this is why we are coming up with a new album, because in South Asia, especially in India and Bangladesh, there is still that charm, you can say, or interest of listening to the whole album, right? And where if you go back to Pakistan, it was more of OSTs coming into Pakistani dramas. I've been always had the privilege to work in a lot of plays in Pakistan when it comes to Hum TV and ARY. So whenever I do a play, I also sing their OST as well. So I've done like 6 to 7 OSTs for the same TV plays that I have done. And also 3 months ago, we released a film called Abhi. That was my first feature film. Kubra Khan, you might know Kubra Khan and Harim Farooq, they were there, lead actress. So it was another album that I wanted to make. But the difference between Jal's album and that album was that was a musical album on a film. Rahat Fateh Ali Khan, Aima Beg, and all of them sang with me in that album. So right now, yes, again, someone also has asked me the same question. Baarish, let me break that news. Baarish is the new album of Jal that I'm just announcing the name here, and we decided to release a new album for this market after 10 years. Why? Because it's 20 years of Aadat that have released, and it's about time to release a whole EP. We call it EP these days because on Spotify and everywhere they go through all those songs. So album culture, yes, of course, it is going to be a new album coming in November. And I hope that next time when I'll come to Dhaka, it'll be Baarish again, and I'll be singing all Baarish songs. Yeah.
You know, so, but that only